what I did with this corridor. I gave them all these hallways numbers. You know, sort of like street addresses. And now I'll know that the corridor for all the storage is number 2. See right here? And way down the end is all my command terminals. Speaking of command terminals, let's see how my missions went. Trade mission, only 3 ships. What do we got here? Well, unrefined pyrite grease, Korvax trader, and something kind of system. Bought, sold, humanoid has birds. Well, I've run into humanoid-sized bugs once. Sold information. The exploration teams could take a lesson from these guys. They only sell information for a few hundred, at most. Visited trade times. Swiped stuff, sold it. Just don't blame me if you get caught by the sentinels. Came home, made a nice profit. Boo. Okay, what about you guys? This was a balanced mission. Frictionless sphere, fascinating. Claimed a bounty. Activated copper. Creatures seem to like being scanned. Corvax casings, hot ice. More stuff. Not bad, not bad. And there's you. Alright, let's see what happened here. Activated cadmium. Ceramic condensate. Superconducting fiber. You know, I think all this stuff can be put together into other stuff. Eventually I'll either find or buy the blueprints for it and show how all this is done. But until I get around to doing that, I'll just have to stow all this into... Was there a 5th mission? I think there was, actually. Okay, well this one went well anyway. Let's go here. Scanned a planet, and able to locate the core somehow, despite it having a center, or because it's, well, an oblit spheroid, likely. Couldn't look at the ground either. Wonder if you could look at the entire planet. Sold the data, tidy profit. One liquid sold to Explorers Guild. Ooh, you got Gravitino balls. Quick question. Is there anywhere I can offload them? Because they seem to be hideously difficult. Actually, I think I ought to keep a few with me. Just in case I have to find a missing person and they want one. I gotta bribe them with one. Nitrogen salt. Money. More money. End of mission. Now, if you want to actually read these things, you can stop the tape. Why is there only one ship here? Okay, what happened to the rest of you guys? I remember recalling like 3. Is either recall them or they get destroyed. I'm hoping these guys weren't destroyed, actually. Anyway, you got activated indium, thermic condensate, more activated indium. There's going to be a lot of chromatic metal when it's processed, assuming it never was. I recalled one of these home because, well, pirates ambushed it, apparently. And then later, I recalled another of these home because they couldn't buy... They didn't know good components from bad, apparently. And the rest of these didn't do anything. Okay, one of the... He's turned a profit. Slow clap. But they didn't do more profit. Then I had to bring these guys home. Wait a second, I don't think I was even there for those. They just all came up one after the next after the next. To be honest, I think this was like a fix or an update. Because it didn't used to work this way. It used to be that if you weren't there, you couldn't recall the ship, and it would keep going regardless of how damaged it was. So I'm guessing too many people objected to this, and I don't exactly blame them for it. They don't... I expect better from a B-class ship than to be... let me see. Okay, you don't have any negative aspects to you, so... I suppose you can count yourself lucky. By the way, I think I was able to acquire a B-class ship at some point. To replace the one I had to let go. I did not like having to let that ship go, but it had a negative attribute. It could have spread that negative attribute and caused more of this stuff to happen. Could have caused more negative attributes on more ships. So is there anything on this level that I can repair? Okay, what do we have? What do I need? Oh, I got gold and silver. Don't worry. I wonder about that update. No, it didn't change the thing where everything on a particular ship needs the same materials to repair it. Okay, that's everything on this level. Now I gotta go below. I don't like doing that, to be honest. It's a little bit unnerving, because you got this hole right here. Unless you manage to grab hold of the ladder. In which case, no, there isn't a possibility that you might fall off it by accident and you go tumbling infinitely down into space and get killed. Enough of the possibility of getting killed on board that frigate. Did that thing take? Okay, good. Now the other one. Back I go. One ship down, 3 apparently to go. Okay, I think, if I remember correctly, well, first off, I make sure that the rating of the fleet is at least one above the rating of the mission, difficulty-wise. So, this mission shouldn't have gone as badly as it did. On the other hand, there's 2 more to fix, and they're both... Let me see. Who is quarrelsome? Is that a negative trait or not? It doesn't... I don't think it officially is. Maybe it's because I had to pull them back. It's an industrial ship, folks. After this stopover in here, get ready for a lot of climbing up and down ladders. Silver and ferrite dust. In. I got him. See if there's anything on this side. Yeah, it looks like there is. There's probably more on the other side too. one of them is here. If I can repair it without actually going all the way up to it. Yeah, here we go. And there's one down here, down this way. How many? It looks like it's like 2 doors down, so to speak. Honestly, if these industrial ships had a had like a catwalk that was above, you know, like on the upper level, then these repairs on these industrial ships would be a lot less tedious. Okay, so that's it for this side. How about the other side? I think there's 2 over there too. Yeah, and the other ship I have to repair is also an industrial ship. It's also 1 and 3 doors down. I'll have to double check that, but that other one actually seems kind of oh, it's like right there. Can I actually reach it from here? Like if I were to go all the way up to the top of here, it says destination reached, but I don't know, I don't exactly feel like jumping off the or trying to jump the gap. I might be able to, but there's too much risk of me falling off the catwalk and landing, or rather not landing at all, falling into space, and of course getting killed. That wraps it up for this industrial ship. Now the next one should be, yeah, here we go. Complacent for smuggling vessel. Nope. No negative attributes here either. And there's only 2 things I gotta fix this time. Yeah, it looks like they're both up these ladders, but it's just on the one side. Pure ferrite. Perfectly reasonable, in my opinion. Now, where is the other thing I gotta fix? It's not on the other side, is it? Because I can't seem to find it from here. It's closest to my face. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's next door. That'll teach me to do this with one hand. Alright, finished. Come to think of it, use the cargo? Nah, it's still magnetized ferrite. Okay, with all that in mind, I'm going to check what expeditions we have here. We have 3 exploration expeditions. Makes me wonder how many exploration ships I've got. I've got 5 of them. So let's see. Out of those 5, I'll take 2. Actually, no. I'll take these 2. Because they have the highest exploration, I guess you'd say, quotient, or potential, or something like this. And because this is such a difficult mission, okay, what if I were to add a holographic analyzer? Another holographic analyzer. Ah, that works. Actually, I guess I can go with this. Yeah, it's like 4,000 and something light years. You shouldn't have too many support platforms. So, another expedition. I'm going to take this really high-end one for support. And then maybe another... see, that's the thing. Maybe a C-class support ship? Or, sorry, not a support ship, an exploration ship? How's that? What if I added a support ship? Like another support ship. Where are we weak here? Okay, so we're weak in industry. How about that? Is that gonna... Yeah, good. Okay. Then, let's see. We've got one last exploration ship, and that's this one. Let's weaken everything else. I need an all-rounder. An all-rounder. I don't know. Should this be a two-man mission? And by man, I mean ship. None of these are particularly strong in industry. But it's still good enough, I guess. Because, see, the difficulty rating is 1 star. The fleet rating is 2. Okay, and then we've got a trade expedition. Well, let's see. What is my lowest ranking trade ship? This one. Actually, these two. And then my higher ranking trade ship. This one. There we go. Actually, there's one more thing I ought to think about first, and that's, oh, yeah, sure, I move away from these. Support ships. We need more combat. Oh, but it's still 150 tons of... Never mind. Alright, well, if it's 150 tons one way or the other, then, I guess I might as well include this ship. It can carry its own weight. And some of these ships need the experience. Now we have a balanced expedition. The problem with a balanced expedition now is that I'm out of exploration ships. So I'm going to have to leave that one go. Yeah, I don't know whether I ought to have added that support ship, but anyway. So I'm going to go on. I'm going to do some stuff aboard my frigate, and then, my freighter, and then I'm going to do the missions. And if anything happens, I'll show it. Otherwise, I'll meet you back at the space station when I'm turning these in. Okay, for the record, I don't have any salvaged frigate modules in my exosuit's inventory. They're all in the freighter. So you are now out of excuses to not give me this one. Oh, no, I'm gonna... So let me just double check that I actually have these things first. Suspicious tech package. Better open that. Wait. Yeah, it's there. They just put it on the freighter. Be concerned for a bit. Okay, well, so now that that's resolved, I'm gonna do one that's I can do all 3 of these at the same time. And I suppose I need warp hypercores too. I mean, I'd eventually like to upgrade my freighter. So that I can extend its hyperspace range. And I need to fuel it for that. And warp hypercore, or rather, that really advanced fuel that I stand to get in one of these missions. Do I have the right one selected? Yeah, here we go. That warp hypercore can fuel a... Oh, it's here. It can fuel a mission for... it can fuel something for multiple warps. It's like filling a gas tank full, as opposed to just filling it part of the way. So, Let me see if these. Well, I'm not radio. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, so I'm gonna try and do 3 missions at the same time. Because one of them's raiding a depot, but doing that involves engaging sentinels. Where's this place, by the way? Oh, it's here. And and 2 of those missions involve engaging sentinels, and I think they usually have one of those dogs, you know, the quads. So I have to kill 4 sentinels, 1 quad, and raid a depot. And I can do that all in 1 trip. So if anything goes particularly bad, I guess, I'll show it. But other than that, I'll see you back on the station. Okay. That went relatively smoothly. However, now I think I need another salvage frigate module. Yeah, another salvage frigate module. I can't help it. These things are really important, because they're the only way to get frigate technology. You know what, I might as well do this one too. I'm going to another planet anyway. I mean, I think the only thing that you won't get me to do, even for a freighter salvage module, is to carry out a raid on a frigate. Okay. So I guess what I'll do is I'll do the ones in the system first, and gee, I guess they can be in this. I guess these things where you gather something and deliver it can be in this system, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to visit any other systems until, well, I mean, like I said before, if I keep at this, like, accept every mission regardless of where it takes me, then I'll end up stuck in this system for good. Oh, a crashed freighter. I gotta head over there and see if there's anything salvage. I don't know whether I should show that or not. I've shown crashed freighters before, but it has been a while. So I'm gonna go deliver this ammonia right here. And I'll head on over to the freighter, which is in... where was that thing? I mean, it should be easy to spot, shouldn't it? It's like right by here. Yeah, there it is. It was behind my ship. So what I'm gonna do, since my freighter is here, I can summon my nomad. There we go. Now let's hightail it over there. For this thing. There we go. Short trip. And a sidestep. Okay, let's see. What's this thing here? I gotta say. Mayday event distress signal broadcast. Date stamp 2892.6. I had heard the rumors, so-called traveler anomalies being of varied appearance and purpose. Their ship approached our weapons primed. They... static. This one begged us for peace. They appeared to be biomechanical, at least in part. We struck them from the sky. Date stamp 2955.9. Probes recovered the body, while fragments of DNA and code. The two are almost interchangeable, my researchers tell me. I must confess to a great deal of excitement, but this... date stamp 2991.6. We must understand what is happening to our worlds. Visuals confirm it. The same entity we shot down 2 weeks ago is standing right before us again. These beings are restored upon death, just as the Emperor suggested. Well then, an opportunity to retrieve more samples. I ordered their death once more. Well, it doesn't exactly tell us what happened to the freighter, or what shot it down, but... I'm gonna bring the ship over here. Then we'll see what we find. Wait a minute. Did I already... I couldn't have already landed here. But it's acting like I did. That's weird. Okay. So now I gotta clean stuff out of these instead of fixing them. Must be a new thing. Oh, jackpots! What the? Oh my goodness! I forgot to run from these first. These salvaged frigate modules, they are in such high demand with me. Yet I'm told they're relatively rare things. Take this out and that out. And what'd I get? Stable gel. Let's get out of here. I suppose I can relocate this stuff to my freighter after I'm finished digging it up here. Is the next one of these directly overhead or directly underfoot? I can't find it. The entire ship's in the way. Here we go. Degunkify this. Okay. Well, this one's kind of far, but there's one of them that always is. Compared to the rest. Now I can process this fecium into mordite. Especially having to kill stuff. Are there any more? Yeah, there should be one more of these. Ah, there it is. It's beginning to wonder. I think this one might even be further than the last. Okay, let me just put this salvage module. Where is it? Is it already on board my freighter? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was gonna put it there if it wasn't. Well, so I'm gonna go find this missing person, which should be in this system. Then I'm gonna go to the other system. Do whatever I need to there. There would be another other system. And then I'll turn these missions in. And if anything happens, I'll let you know. Well, here we are. Turning in all 4 of these. But I think okay, so there's more of these salvaged frigate modules available. They all seem to be in the system. I'll do them. But before I actually go out to do them, there's one thing I gotta do first. You see, I have 50,000 nanites. And because I have 50,000 nanites, I'm going to do something that I've been itching to do for, well, a while now. And that is to upgrade my multi-tools class to S-class. And now I can finally call this thing something. The Master Blaster. Yeah, I know what it sounds like. It's got about 4,000 damage potential into 915 something scanner range. It is worthy of a name. So, anyway, if anything happens, I'll show it. I'm just glad that that I can actually stay in the system for once. Ah. Well, yes, I will happily take these rewards. Especially that salvaged frigate module. But since you don't have any more of those, I'm going to save off here. Actually, no. I'm not going to save off here. I'm going to go where we're going to do our next set of missions. there are 2 planets in this vicinity that we've had to go to on missions from this planet, and we're gonna start on one of them. Batandi, come to think of it. There's like, I think 6 planets there, and I've been to 3 of them so far. Who knows, perhaps I might get sent to one of the other 3. Assuming I ever actually get there. Okay, here we are. Did I actually, oops. Did I actually get, yep, looks like I did. That's good to know. Either they fixed that glitch, where I wasn't receiving my rewards and I was getting nanites instead, or it's still there, but because I don't have the, oh yeah, I gotta bring my freighter here. I don't know how I can access it from... Alright, well, I'll see. Let's see. I'll see you later.